Well, today is day 2 of the Bow Arts Fair in Davenport, Iowa, and this weekend has been very interesting. Um, Hopefully today will be better weather. Yesterday it was cold, wet, and rainy. I woke up in the morning and had vertigo. Then we came to the market and the tent was leaking. This is why I want to invest in a nicer tent. And we had to go out and buy another tarp for the to put over the top of the tent, and we clamped it on later in the day. But before that, my mom and I, she was helping me. We, you should have seen us. We were up on a stool trying to put this extra wall up here because the rain was dripping through the tent and then it was collecting underneath of this. It was pooling into here. So mom and I are both precariously perched on a bar stool she's pushing up on the water to try to funnel it over to this edge here, and I had to empty out my water bottle and collect the water dripping down from the inside of the tent, because if I were to just dump it all the way down, then guess what would happen? All of my art walls would be soaked, and then my art would be soaked. So we tried to do that. I got about maybe 15% of the water, and the rest of it dripped down my sleeve and into my armpit. It was really glamorous and fun. But all in all, it ended up being a pretty good day for me. There were still a lot of really hardcore art lovers who came out with their moms to see the art and support the artists and things. So all in all, it was a good day, and I hope that today will be even better. So as I talk, I'm giving you a little bit of a view of my tent and my space, but hopefully today will be a little bit better. Friday was also interesting. I had everything prepared, and it went, the van was all loaded, ready to go. Mom and I had plenty of time to go out for lunch beforehand for Mother's Day, and we get back to my house to pick up the van and head over to the venue. And I go to start the van up, and guess what? Van's dead, making a funny noise. Even with the keys out of the ignition, the blinkers were flashing and making a weird clicking sound. It wasn't the starter, it was something in the fuse box. So we called my dad, and he was going to come over, and I was thinking we were going to be totally late and everything was going to be a mess and I was about ready to have a meltdown. And then lo and behold, the UPS guy shows up. See, I had to order extra sides for my tent because we couldn't find the other sides for this tent. It's an older tent. So I had to order it, and the order was late. So the UPS was late, but then he came right at the time when I needed him most with the walls. And then we also, he's like, "What are you up to today?" And I said, "Well, I'm supposed to be setting up for an art show, but my van won't start and it's making a weird sound, so I don't know what to do." So he helped us. He's like, "Oh, my car does that all the time. It always makes that weird noise. It'll be fine. Just start it. Just, let me help you here." So he helped me plug into Mom's car battery and then my battery, and then after a few minutes it started. So I tried to offer him money, but he wouldn't take it, so I gave him one of my art cards, and he was on his way, we were on our way, and everything went okay. So I don't know what else can go wrong today, but I'm beginning to realize, what's the point of worrying about it? It's all out of my control anyway. I'll just roll with the punches and see what happens and call it good. But one good thing about this weekend that I did want to say is that first of all, there's a flood. Davenport is flooding. So we had to move our venue. They moved it to the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds because downtown Davenport was underwater. So we ended up coming to the fairgrounds. But even though all those crazy things have happened so far, one really cool thing is that there's a dog show going on, and I just happened to be doing do custom dog portraits. So this dog show is like a qualifier for the Westminster Dog Show, and it's like a miniature version of the Westminster Dog Show happening at the fairgrounds simultaneously with the Beaux Arts Fair. So it's really awesome. And there's lots of other things going on here, and there have been a lot of people, and I've made some really great contacts with the dog people. So that's it. That's my, what do you call it, a vlog for today. And hopefully I'll report back later with some really great news of a successful show. I'm Marie Stevens, and I'm out.